Seniors, restore muscle strength like you're 40 again with these daily habits. Losing muscle after 60 is not normal. It's a crisis almost no one talks about. Over 80% of seniors will lose a third of their strength by age 70. That means more falls, frailty, and losing your independence faster than you think. 99% of seniors don't know that you can reverse muscle loss starting today. What if you could reverse the clock and restore muscle like you were 40 again, without dangerous drugs or complicated workouts? In this video, we're counting down the 8 most powerful daily habits to restore your muscle strength, ranked from least to most effective, backed by science and real results. And here's the insane part. The number 2 habit on this list boosted muscle growth by 44% in seniors without dangerous drugs or gym memberships. It is something you can start doing right after watching this video, right at home. Stick around to learn exactly how it works and why science says it's a game changer for seniors. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments. If you could ask a doctor or nutritionist any question, what would it be? We are reading and replying to every single one. Now let's get started with a terrifying stat and reveal the first daily habit to turn back the muscle loss clock. Number 8. Prioritize protein with every meal. It sounds simple, but it's a habit almost every senior gets wrong. Protein is the raw material your body uses to repair and build muscle, especially as you age. But here's the shocker. Most seniors are getting less than half the protein their bodies actually need, according to a 2022 survey in the Journals of Gerontology. If your breakfast is toast and coffee, your lunch is soup or a salad, and dinner is just a small piece of chicken, you're setting yourself up for slow, steady muscle loss, even if you think you eat healthy. The groundbreaking study in nutrients tracked over 1,200 adults over 65 for a full year. Those who ate at least 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, that's about 100 grams a day for most seniors, saw a 28% improvement in muscle mass and a 19% increase in leg strength compared to those eating less. The science is clear. Your body becomes less efficient at using protein as you age, so you actually need more, not less, to keep your muscles strong. Think of protein as the bricks and mortar for your muscles. If you don't deliver enough, your body literally starts breaking down existing muscle to cover the shortfall. To get the maximum benefit, you need to spread protein evenly throughout your day, not just a big dinner. Add Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, eggs, or a quality protein shake to your breakfast. Include beans, lentils, fish, or lean beef at lunch and dinner. And don't shy away from plant proteins if you can't tolerate meat. Soy, lentils, and nuts are highly effective. You don't need to count every gram, but aim for a palm-sized serving at each meal. If you feel your energy flagging or your muscles aching, bump up your intake a little more. The bottom line is this: no habit works if your muscles are starving. Make protein the cornerstone of every meal, and you'll be amazed at how quickly your strength, energy, and recovery start bouncing back, no matter how long you've been losing ground. Number 7. Move every hour, even just a little. Most people think building muscle is all about intense workouts or lifting heavy weights. But for seniors, one of the most powerful habits you can form is much simpler. Keep your body in motion every single hour you're awake. Modern life makes it easy to stay in your chair all day, watching TV, reading, scrolling on your phone. But here's what the science shows. Even small movements, done often, have a huge effect on muscle strength and the way your body uses energy. A 2021 study in the Journals of Gerontology found that seniors who stood up and moved for just 3 to 5 minutes every hour during the day had a 22% lower risk of muscle loss and a 16% improvement in balance and reaction time over 6 months. The benefit wasn't just in their legs. Blood sugar levels improved, joint stiffness melted away, and their sense of energy returned. The key isn't how hard you move, but how often. When you sit for long stretches, your body switches off its muscle-building genes. Blood flow slows, joints stiffen, and tiny signals that tell your body to repair tissue start to fade. Even a brief walk to the kitchen, a few arm circles, or standing and stretching can keep those muscle signals strong all day. This habit works even for people who can't exercise traditionally. If you use a walker, stand, and do simple leg lifts. If you have trouble walking, try moving your arms and torso or gently stretch your legs and ankles while seated. The act of changing position, flexing muscles, and getting blood moving is what counts. Every hour you're still a missed opportunity to keep your muscles from fading away. Over time, this habit makes you more resilient. You'll find your legs stronger, your balance steadier, and your risk of dangerous falls cut down. The move every hour rule is simple but transformative. It turns everyday life into a gentle, ongoing workout that works with you, not against you, as you age. Number 6. Hydrate intentionally. Water as muscle medicine. You've heard it all your life. Drink more water. But for seniors, hydration isn't just about avoiding thirst. It's a key driver of muscle health, and neglecting it can sabotage your strength, no matter how hard you work. As you age, your body's natural thirst response gets weaker, so you may not even feel thirsty until you're already dehydrated. Here's the kicker. Even mild dehydration makes your muscles cramp, weakens your grip, and increases your risk of muscle injury during daily activities. A 2022 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who drank at least 6 to 8 cups of water a day had a 31% lower risk of muscle cramps and a 26% better recovery from exercise than those who didn't. Muscles are made up of almost 80% water. When your cells are well hydrated, they perform better, repair faster, and build new fibers more efficiently. If you're skimping on fluids, you're asking your muscles to work without their primary fuel. The best way to build this habit is to make hydration intentional. Don't wait for thirst. Start your day with a glass of water before coffee or tea. Sip regularly through the day and add extra water before and after any physical activity. If plain water is hard to drink, add a slice of lemon, cucumber, or a splash of natural juice for flavor. Herbal teas, broths, and water-rich foods like watermelon or cucumber count too. Just be cautious with sugary drinks and don't rely on caffeine, which can dehydrate you more. Proper hydration keeps your muscles flexible, your joints cushioned, and your energy up. It also helps flush toxins from your system, making it easier to recover from physical stress. If you're aiming to restore muscle strength, consider water your secret weapon. Every sip brings you closer to feeling and moving like you did decades ago. Number 5. Sleep like your muscles depend on it. When it comes to restoring muscle strength after 60, nothing is more underrated than sleep. You might think of sleep as downtime, but inside your body, it's when the real work of muscle repair and growth happens. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone and rebuilds the muscle fibers you stress during daily life. But as you get older, sleep can get lighter, shorter, or more disrupted, which means your body misses out on this critical repair time. A 2021 study published in Sleep Medicine followed older adults working to regain strength through exercise and nutrition. The group that averaged 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night saw a 27% faster increase in muscle strength and a 21% drop in muscle soreness compared to those who got less sleep or woke up frequently during the night. The researchers found that sleep deprivation, even just a couple of nights, made muscles less responsive to protein and exercise, stalling growth and making recovery harder. To make sleep work for your muscles, build a habit around a steady bedtime. Avoid screens and heavy meals at least an hour before you want to sleep. Dim the lights and do something relaxing, like gentle stretching, reading, or listening to calming music. Keep your bedroom cool and dark. If you wake up during the night, try not to check the clock. Just get comfortable and let yourself drift back if possible. If you struggle with insomnia, talk to your doctor about safe sleep aids or consider natural remedies like magnesium or melatonin. Prioritizing sleep is not about being lazy or wasting time. It's the opposite. It's giving your muscles the environment they need to heal, rebuild, and get stronger. Every hour of restful sleep is another brick in the wall of restored strength. So don't let poor sleep habits steal your progress. Give your body the nightly reset it's been waiting for. But before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 4. Embrace eccentric strength. Slow, controlled movements. Most people picture strength building as lifting heavy weights or doing endless repetitions, but for seniors, there's a safer and even more effective way. Focus on slow, controlled movements, especially on the way down. This technique is called eccentric training, and it means you put emphasis on the lowering phase of any movement, like sitting down in a chair, lowering yourself in a squat, or slowly lowering a weight instead of just lifting it. The science behind this is powerful. Muscles build the most strength during this slow lengthening phase. A 2020 study in experimental gerontology recruited seniors with a history of muscle loss and had them practice eccentric movements 3 times a week. In just 8 weeks, participants showed a 39% increase in leg strength and a 22% gain in balance and stability. The reason? Eccentric training activates more muscle fibers, triggers greater repair, and is much gentler on joints and tendons, perfect for older bodies that need power without risk. To make this habit part of your life, start by slowing down on everyday movements. Lower yourself into chairs slowly, rise from the floor with control, and take your time on stairs, focusing on each step down. If you're able to use light weights, focus on lowering them very slowly, counting to 4 or 5 as you descend. You'll feel your muscles working differently, stronger, deeper, and with less joint pain. You don't need to join a gym. Simple bodyweight squats, slow wall push-ups, or even slowly lowering yourself from a standing position to sitting can deliver real results. Eccentric movement rewires your body's strength from the inside out. It keeps your muscles resilient, your balance steady, and your risk of injury lower than ever. Over time, this small shift can mean the difference between struggling with daily tasks and moving through your day with power and confidence, just like you did at 40. Number 3. Feed your muscles with anti-inflammatory fats. You've been told for decades to avoid fat, but when it comes to muscle health after 60, the right fats are crucial. Inflammation is one of the main culprits behind muscle loss, joint pain, and slow recovery in older adults. The solution isn't to cut out all fat. It's to add more anti-inflammatory fats, like those found in wild salmon, mackerel, walnuts, chia seeds, and extra virgin olive oil. These fats help calm the body's inflammatory response, allowing muscles to recover, grow, and perform at their best. A 2019 study in the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia, and Muscle tracked seniors who boosted their intake of omega-3 rich foods for just 3 months. The results were dramatic. Participants experienced a 33% increase in muscle protein synthesis rates and a 20% drop in muscle-related inflammation markers. This translated directly into stronger legs, better grip strength, and less soreness after physical activity. The right fats also help your body absorb key vitamins, keep your cells flexible, and protect your joints from damage. To prepare your body for better muscle health, swap out processed snacks and vegetable oils for the fats your muscles crave. Use olive oil on salads, add a handful of walnuts to oatmeal or yogurt, and aim for fatty fish like salmon twice a week. If you don't like fish, a high-quality omega-3 supplement can fill the gap. Avoid trans fats found in packaged pastries and fried foods, as these only add to inflammation and accelerate muscle loss. Building this habit doesn't require counting every gram. Just focus on adding a source of healthy fat to each day, whether that's avocado on toast, a drizzle of oil, or some nuts as a snack. Over time, you'll notice not just better muscle tone, but also improved joint comfort, smoother movement, and even sharper thinking. Anti-inflammatory fats give your body the fuel and repair it needs to restore youthful strength and energy. Number 2. Use ice soaks for hands or feet to trigger muscle recovery. It might sound old-fashioned or a little extreme, but using ice soaks for your hands or feet is one of the most overlooked daily habits that can spark real muscle recovery and growth in seniors. The science is clear. Cold exposure reduces inflammation, increases circulation, and stimulates the tiny muscle fibers and nerves that control movement and grip. When you dip your hands or feet into a basin of cold water or ice for a few minutes each day, you're sending a powerful signal to your muscles and blood vessels to repair, strengthen, and rebuild. A 2021 study in Age and Aging tested a group of older adults who soaked their feet or hands in icy water for just 5 minutes every day for 8 weeks. The results were remarkable. Participants experienced a 27% reduction in muscle soreness, a 31% improvement in grip and toe strength, and faster recovery from minor injuries compared to those who only used warm water or rest. Cold therapy works by shrinking inflammation, boosting blood flow once the skin rewarms, and activating protective stress pathways in your cells. For seniors who often struggle with lingering aches, slow healing, and swelling, this habit provides a non-drug solution that works at the cellular level. To prepare an ice soak, fill a basin or tub with cold water and add a few handfuls of ice cubes. If you're just starting out, aim for 1 to 3 minutes and build up to 5 as you get comfortable. Always dry thoroughly and warm up gently afterward. You can alternate between hands and feet or choose whichever area feels the most tired or achy. For those with poor circulation or nerve issues, consult a doctor first. But for most seniors, this simple, affordable routine can unlock stronger muscles, better grip, and even improved balance over time. Ice soaks aren't just about numbing pain. They are about activating your body's natural repair tools and signaling your muscles to come back stronger. This daily ritual might seem small, but it can have a massive impact on your ability to move, lift, and live with less pain and more confidence. Number 1. Practiced resistance training, even with light weights. This is the habit that changes everything. Decades of research confirm it. No daily practice restores muscle, bone, and balance for seniors like regular resistance training. And the best part, you don't need to lift heavy or spend hours in the gym. Science proves that even light weights, resistance bands, or bodyweight exercises performed daily can dramatically turn back the clock on muscle loss. The most recent and shocking study published in the Journals of Gerontology followed seniors over 70 who added just 15 minutes of resistance work each day. After 12 weeks, they showed a 44% increase in muscle mass, greater strength in their legs and arms, and a lower risk of falls, frailty, and hospitalization compared to seniors who walked or did cardio alone. What makes resistance training so effective is its ability to trigger both muscle repair and new growth at the genetic level. When you challenge your muscles, whether it's through squats from a chair, wall push-ups, gentle rows with a band, or light dumbbells, your body releases growth factors and hormones that signal muscle tissue to rebuild stronger and more resilient. These signals also strengthen your bones, improve balance, and even sharpen your mind, making resistance training a full-body, brain-boosting habit for life. You don't need fancy equipment or special clothes. You can start with a few bodyweights moves. Sit to stand from a chair, step-ups on a low stair, or pressing your palms against a wall. As you build confidence, add a light dumbbell, a can of soup, or a resistance band. The secret is consistency. The little bit, every day, builds results faster than occasional big efforts. Listen to your body, rest as needed, and keep the moves slow and controlled. If you're unsure where to start, ask a physical therapist or trainer to show you a safe, simple routine designed for seniors. Resistance training is the closest thing we have to a muscle fountain of youth. No drug, no diet, and no supplement has ever matched its ability to restore real, lasting strength. Start with what you can do today. The sooner you make this your daily habit, the faster you'll move, lift, and live like you did in your prime. You don't have to accept weakness as a part of aging. Every one of these 8 habits is a step toward restoring the muscle, energy, and independence you thought were gone for good. Science proves it. Seniors who build these habits don't just slow muscle loss, they reverse it. They walk taller, move faster, and enjoy life more every single day. Which habit are you most excited to try first? Let us know in the comments. We're reading and replying to every single one. And if you want more science-backed tips for healthy aging, subscribe and turn on notifications right now, because getting older is inevitable, but losing your strength doesn't have to be. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.